Good morning. Hello, everyone. The origin of that new sample, that's probably some oil. How's everyone doing? Only a little bit late because oh my God, I had to go run by the doctors today and they changed how they do like blood lab work. And boy, they changed it for the worse. That took so long to get through. Holy crap. Hey, how's everyone doing? It's time for some more oxygen not included. So I was thinking before too, people ask sometimes like, what's the end game? Like, what are you trying to get to here? And honestly, I was like, boy, I don't actually know. But I did realize that Pokopia comes out like next month. So maybe what we'll do is we'll play this until the new Pokemon crafting game comes out. And then we'll see how that goes. I've heard really good things about it. Hi, Nonprofit. Hello, Pixel. What's going on, everyone? How we all doing? All right, I've got music going. Almost forgot to put the game audio on again. I will try and not forget that 2 weeks in a row at least. Also, how you doing, Wisp? Hello. All right, let's no, not new game, please. Let's load this up and see. You're dying. Uh-oh. Still not enough sleep. Not that I can really like say a lot. I know I don't get as much sleep as I probably should, but okay, so somehow a bunch of piss got down here. I don't know how. Oh, and you're sick. Oh no. Which means I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with that at some point. Maybe we need to put a filter on it or something, because that ain't good. So I did set up this on my half turn went to driving range today. Ooh, very nice. So I've set this up on my solo game to see how this runs, and this is going to apparently this thing overheats a lot. I'm guessing it's because the plastic polymer comes out extremely hot, and it's like even this thing being built with the right materials, which I don't know what I made this with. It's gonna take a lot of overheat damage. Yeah, I think I need to rebuild this with gold. So maybe what I need to do is find a way to cool it before it gets there. Maybe I can run it through this, which will hopefully be colder. But yeah, I'll have to figure out something, because otherwise it just keeps breaking constantly. I have no idea how this happened, but I need to fix that too. But yeah, okay, so let's see. So this is just waiting for, oh, I need to put the tank here. I remember now. Okay, so I need space to put where was this thing? Oh God, I don't remember where it is. It's called a gas something. It's a gas something. Gas reservoir. That's the one. Gonna go to sleep. Yeah, get some sleep, Nonprofit. Make sure you drink some water or tea or have some soup. Make sure you stay hydrated. Really important when you are not feeling good, you know. Should I maybe put it in here? Okay, so this I think will block a lot of the heat, because abyssalite is very heat transfer safe. So what if what's going on, LK? How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I grabbed some coffee after the doctor, and I was actually, it wouldn't be radiant gas pipe. It would be radiant. I don't have radiant liquid pipes. Uh-oh. Is that just not a thing? Is there something else that does it? A space heater. Oh boy. Yeah, so I was like, they have like some new flavor options. And I saw one of them was red velvet, and I was like, red velvet's all right. But I was thankfully smart enough to not get a whole coffee. I was like, I'll just get a small extra coffee on the side just so I can try that. And boy, I'm glad I did, because that was awful. It tasted so bad. All right. Oh, that's what I was looking for. This. Liquids. But there is a... Oh, I don't have it researched. Okay. I can make it bad. It's the flavor. I don't know if they put too much of the flavor or something, but it was abysmal. It was terrible. So I'm glad I was like, I'll spend a couple extra dollars. That way I still have a regular coffee if it comes out bad. And boy, I'm glad I had that forethought. They've been okay. What was I do? Okay, this. So we need to research radiant liquid pipes and see if I can keep this area cold enough, maybe. I don't know why I was building this. Oh, probably because I was going to close that off, I guess. I guess I'm probably could just leave it open, right? Any phosphite around here? Yeah, that would make that way easier to supply the oh crap, no, I can't do that. Igneous rock. I just realized I'm about to trap them all down here. Make that more important though. Otherwise you're all not gonna be getting out of here. I've been playing this game. No, this is just regular like yearly checkup. My last doctor was a bit of a crazy person, so I was like, hey, I need to get a new doctor and not this guy. And it took like 3 years, but I finally have a new just regular doctor. So it's just regular checkup stuff that I haven't had in 3 years. So they've got phosphorite there, doctor. Too many apples. Hard to say. So I probably explained this before, but in case anyone hadn't heard it, he was telling me how I need to do what he did to lose weight, which was intermittent fasting. And I'm like, I don't necessarily agree with that idea. It'll definitely work, but it's always a matter of eating properly. But his idea was just like, oh yeah, you can only eat between the hours of like 11 and 6. And I'm like, brother, that's like, I get up at 6:30 in the morning and I don't go to bed till like 11, 12, sometimes 1. It's like, that is not even close to feasible. What's going on, Omar? And he was like, oh, well, you know, it worked for me. So I'm like, okay, cool. You're a doctor. You make a lot of money. You probably don't have to have other jobs or like schedules that work easier for you. Like, it's cool that it works for you, but that ain't gonna work for me. And then his other thing was like, oh yeah, I was saying about how I was like, you know, I could definitely use some more like working out time, but it's hard to find time because I have a lot of stuff I've got to do. And he was just like, oh, you know, you just wake up an hour earlier and then you get more time for a workout. And I'm like, brother, I already do not sleep enough. If I get an hour less of sleep, I'm going to be on like 4 hours of sleep. Like, you're awful at this. And I had to hear that like 3 times in a row. And I was just like, no, I think I'm all right. Like, believe me, I know how to work out. I know that it needs time, but needing to do it and it magically having the time to do it are very different things. Okay. At some point I'm gonna have to put a filter on this or something just to get the pee out of it so that it doesn't go into the oil refinery. Doctor's not doctoring. Yeah, it like, I understand what they're trying to say, but the like bullheaded insistence that the way that you're doing it is going to be the way that everyone does it just doesn't even begin to make sense. I guess here? I think that's where it was. Why are you just carrying a wart seed? Talking family? Like a family doctor? I guess a GP, general practitioner, right? It's just a regular, like, doctor to have checkups and make sure nothing's falling apart that I don't know about. Why is this vent here? What is this for? There's just a vent sitting here. Why? What? Huh? Long hair slickster? How did a modified one get down here on its own? Okay, where can I put this tank? Maybe in here? Is this where I was planning on building it? Why do I keep forgetting what it's called? Gas reservoir, that's the one. Okay, so if I build that there, it's gonna let this out. I'm evil. Monica is planning an event or something. Who is that? Wait, is that cookie game? Cookie run? Cookie something? And an attempt. Ah, okay. Take it. Okay, good. Oh, is it gonna put it here? Maybe that might work too. The Twitch streamer. I don't think I know who they are. All right. All right, hold on. What the hell? What are you under? Like, what is this supposed to be? Oh. But you here, not the ideal location for it, but it'll work. Well, I think if I put, all right. I'm just gonna replace all of these before I end up breaking them, and then people can't get out. Which I guess these abyssalite ones would have been fine, but too late now. I think I actually should put this up here, because it would make a lot more sense. Canister drainer. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's just remove this one. That way this can empty right into here, and then this can just supply this. In the meantime, it'll give me more time to put some more cooling down here, because as I have learned, that is going to be very important. Also, why did I run these with these wire? I'll use lead because it's already down here. Oh, okay, the game froze. Yeah, why did I use regular wire? It holds so much less. Just get it all done at once. Okay. I really should just remove this and add some more freeze wart here. Can I get radiant pipe? Okay, good. So I probably am going to need to run a lot of this in here to try and cool it down before it reaches the polymer press. Which means I think I need to destroy those. Yeah, but if I need to add anything else, I kind of think I made this setup before, and I think it was going to be over, or it was getting close. Maybe I miscounted though. That's all right. That was 480, 240. Yeah, so it would have been real if I needed to add anything else. All right, there's already lead down here. It should be fine. I say that, but apparently there is not that much lead. Lead, where are you? Thought I had a lot more lead than this. This is the problem with running two separate games. Is my other game I had lead all over the place here, and in this one apparently there is none. Path broken? No, it's just that it... Oh, wait. Because they... Yeah, it's because of the tiles. Somebody should be on their way down here now to do that. Yeah, there they go. Omar's on the way. Watching them climb down that is still so funny. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of lead right here. Lead is gray. Okay. No, yeah, there was a bunch of, yeah, it was a matter of the broken path, but I guess because they couldn't reach it, they also said they couldn't get lead to it. Watching them clamber around is so funny. So maybe a few more farm tile. Let's make this area as cold as possible. I think I need to get rid of these. Let's see if that'll be enough. I think that should let them reach everything now. All right. How is the base doing anyway? I haven't looked around here in a while. Water I could use more of. Are we cooling the oil? So in my my off-stream game, the polymer, whatever it's called, plastic polymer that was coming out of here was overheating the polymer press and constantly causing temperature damage. So the polymer press was spending half its time being broken. Even so, I remade this with the gold, so it'll have the higher temp, but it was still, my other one was just breaking. So I just assumed that was a thing that I need to try and fix on here. I think the combination of the it was the oil. There's nothing else that it could have been. So in my other game, I've also built this in a cold region like this, and the press itself was only at like a couple degrees Celsius, but it was just taking constant overheat damage. So I'm gonna see if I can fix it via this. Like if I load this with enough freeze warts, it'll keep the area cold enough, maybe. Will have to be refined, preposterous. Yep. That, and I probably want to close this in because I remember that this area just getting full of what is it output? It wasn't the natural gas? Yeah. Which I should probably find a use for. I think there's also, yeah, there's natural gas generator, but then that also just makes more things that need to be handled. Are you really building? Oh my God. That's my own fault. Okay, good. So now we can set these up. Do that there. Do this to here. Deconstruct these. Okay. Be steam piping out of the press overheating it. Maybe, but it didn't seem like any of the I'd have to reload the game. Maybe that was the case then. Ooh, what? Then go eat. You're almost back. Did she really go right to sleep, not eat? No, okay. By the time they're done, It'll be time for them to wake up again. Giant bug eggs? Sure, we're making omelets. Was it 3 of them? Yeah. So if it's steamed, does that just mean that I need more space underneath it for the steam to fall down to? Where? There you are. Probably need to break some of these guys. Yeah. Meat's back in the menu, but eggs aren't meat. Well, there's gonna be meat soon. When I start busting some heads in here. 2 of them should be good. Oh, the rock ones have so much more health. Probably also should have gotten rid of one of the regular ones, but too late now. Can they get better guns or something? Jeez.
Well, I'll let you out, but I'm warning
Have some
you, it's
water in
hell
the
out
oil
there.
press so there's some
It's
heat
completely
capacity
under
around it.
military control. You'll have to sneak and fight your way from one end to the other.
Okay.
I don't expect you'll meet many of our peers along the way, but if you do survive and somehow make it across the base, you'll end up at the Lambda complex, where the rest of the science team has taken shelter. I wouldn't venture there myself, but I will let them know that you are coming.
Well, actually, this might still work then, because if the steam's gonna fall down, then it'll still be cold down here, in theory, right? No, wait, the steam's gonna rise. Game theory? Wait, what? Why did this run out of copper? Oh, I probably never changed what the build was, didn't I? All right, so oh yeah, wait, where did all my copper go? Jeez. Okay, so then if I just need regular pipe, that's already set up then. No, not the mesh tile. Cancel that one. So that's still all built then. Who's a liquid pipe through, but it heats. Oh, so this actually probably would have also done the same thing in a way easier way than what I was just doing. But now I don't need it. Fresh just staying in the open has no mass around to heat it, so it heats itself and doesn't. Okay. So do I just put water under it then? Like if I put a line of blocks here so that the water has somewhere to pool? All right, should probably get this thing hydrogen. Let's slow it down for a second here while I try and figure out what that needs. But they should start delivering to this now, right? Bring a small reservoir around it, build like one thermal ice plate. It will melt eventually and stay in the pool. Okay. So just something like, oops. Or should it just go right under it? I figure if I use tile that way, it'll actually do something like that, and then just put the ice block that way there's water there. Yeah, yeah, okay. I didn't see what I actually built that out of, so. Do... All right. The ice over here will thankfully be easy to come by. Okay. Oh, I should probably speed that up now so that we actually get through the day. All right. Now, once this is set up, I should be good to actually get this thing started. Probably still look at adding a liquid filter. And the question is, where do I put the crap that I don't want? I guess I could make like a bit for it right there. Where do I have pipes running right now? Yeah, I guess I could just run it up this side, pull it there. There isn't that much there, so I shouldn't need too much space for it. I guess that could go here. I can get rid of this tile, and then I should be able to just put it right there. I guess this probably makes more sense right there. It'll take a little while before it needs that, but put that as a higher priority. That way we actually get some stuff down here. Wonder if I should look at the transit. What do those things take anyway? Transit tubes would make that so much faster to get up and down. I have no idea what they cost in terms of building. Ice works. They break the path down again. It wouldn't surprise me. I really should just pile that stuff up so that it's no, the path is still good for now. Like I said, that's why I've been just replacing it with tile. That way that it doesn't break when I have to build something through. Did the pipe turn? Oh my god, they did. Yep, yes they did. Oh, these dupes, I swear. Who's down here anyway? Oh, it's Frey. This is probably how there's so much pee down here. And I probably should really just do this for all of them. That way this stops happening whenever we need to build stuff through here. This is Darwinism. This is why I'm thankful that they have the what's it called? Sleeping in a piston spacesuit. Truly living the life. Anyways, but I'm glad I have the spacesuits now because otherwise she'd be dead down there. Let's just realize they're going to leave this one for... Although, she should be able to fix this. But instead, she's worrying about all the other things. Okay, we've got to priority change some things here. All of those less important. Please build the tile and get yourself out of here before you die. Thank you. No, no, build the tile. Where are you going? I swear to God. Stop all of this. Stop all of this right now. Build this thing. You already put the stuff in it. I'm gonna lose it. Build the tile and leave. You are going to die. There we go. Get out. Jesus. I'm just watching that bar slowly go down. Okay, she's gonna make it. Oh. God. Yep. Oh, no. She really got another suit. She really just dug out all of them and didn't replace a damn one of them. Oh, these dupes. Some. There we go. God. Sometimes they are the dumbest things. Okay, whatever. They did it. Tiles are going in. It's fine. Everything's lovely. Now I have more piss to clean up. I guess I can set these back to better priority now. God, man. You know, you were right, though, because the pee didn't show up until that suit came off. The fact that I had to, like, keep giving her nothing else to do so she could finally get out of the pea suit. Insane things to hear. What else we got? Sandstone? Maybe sand? I have plenty of other options for sandstone. I think I need more storage soon. Let's do that now. Okay, I need to find another water source soon. Maybe I should just start filtering some of this over here. As useful as this would be, it's way too hot. Also some over there. Is there an easy way to get it to my water pool? No, not really. I guess I could just dig up and then just put pumps in those. There's a lot more here if I just filter this, though. Put a filter right here, actually. What do I have? Oh, because something I had planted needed... It's got too hot again. I'll figure out the water later. I just want to get this thing started finally. Okay, so output 2. Output 2, I think, was the second one here. I'm going to assume output 2 was the second. Polluted water. I'll put one. Okay, so yeah, it'll take the whatever. The polluted water will go to this one, and then the regular should go right up here. Let it drop naturally. I mean, oh, because then it would probably all mostly fall into this. It's also harder to control. I don't want to over flood the room. Okay, is that finally all of them? Now every important block is a tile? I think so. No, this one. I just realized they're also still not delivering any hydrogen down here. Hello? I know that you exist. Why are you not... You need a higher priority it? Is this not set up to the... No, it is. Right? I think it is. Maybe it's not, actually. Maybe I never... Enable option on the thingy down there. With this one? Wait, why? Oh, wait a minute. No, yeah, okay, it's got... It has a tank there. Or do I have to set the auto bottler? Yeah, maybe that's what it was. This needs power. Are you kidding? Isn't power going right past this? Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, perfect placement on my part then. So gold. No, wait. I've got that backwards. Gold is the one I need to send oil that way. Good thing I looked at that. What is this? Crude oil. So crude oil goes to the middle one. Everything else goes to green. Perfect. Okay. Really glad I checked that first. Okay, someday when they actually bring some hydrogen down here. There we go. So now, yeah, I was gonna say that should probably start flowing right through because won't bother filling the tank until there's enough. All right. So now, yes, there we go. Perfect. Crude is going to here. This will eventually start making polymer, right? Is it gonna... Oh, somebody has to run it. Okay, I thought that ran on its own. Nope, nope, filters are going right. All right, so this thing is heating up rapidly. Oh boy. Universal. Use cat option to separate gold exit from white exit. This should be right, isn't it? The gold exit, the gold is where the on pipes overlay. Liquid flows from Yeah, I know that. Oh, that's what I meant to do. Crap. Cancel that. So the gold one here is sending crude this way. So whatever it goes from white to gold, it should be separate pipes. Hold on. It is separate here, isn't it? There's no pipe connecting it. It goes from here and then goes up. Yeah. I think when I put this here, it disconnected that middle section. No, wait, it does say pipe blocked. Or is it just because it's full? Yeah, it's just because it's full. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so it cooled down a lot? Because the plate's still pretty cool. I'm gonna have to look at my other game and figure out what was happening. Very weird. Okay, well, whatever. It works, I guess. I probably need to also set up a battery for this. I don't know, maybe here or something. Just so it doesn't need to be running constantly. Put it there, it's gonna let everything in. So yeah, it's probably just whatever. It can go there, it'll be all right. That'll do. Reachable build. How do you... Oh, because there's not enough space there. That would do it. Okay, so now we have plastic. At least plastic in production. Let's see. What would be the easiest way to get up here? Probably just continue from this, maybe. Just go up this way. Probably an alright idea. Okay. Yeah, this seems to be just working fine now. What was going on with my other one then? That's so weird. Oh, why is it not running? Oh, because nobody's down here working on it. Weird. I could swear that it was running on its own in my other game. Maybe there's something broken in my other one. Because I don't remember somebody being down here running this thing constantly. Oh, did not consider that. A little hot down here. Maybe I should just put the battery in here where it's already freezing. Well, don't repair it, just disassemble it. Okay, good. I mean, it would be a pretty quick way to get over there. Oh, wait. Building it with lead lowers the overheat temperature. Good to know. Okay. Whatever, copper was still fine. Not a bridge. Okay. What do you mean no power? Oh god, what now? What did I just break? Wait, what? Am I missing something? Oh, because it doesn't have anything set up to the automation now. God damn it. Okay. Interesting that once you plug in automation, it can't respond if it doesn't have anything for it to give it a signal now. Okay, well, yeah, they're building as fast as they can. Well, that's silly. Whatever. At least I'll give this time to build. All right, and there's a place for the piss to go. Figures that I noticed that when it was just a little bit too late, though. Did they finish transit tubes? They did. Okay. Oh, it takes plastic. Okay. Takes a lot too. Wow, that takes a lot of power. Yeah, damn, that's a lot of power. Jeez. Okay. Maybe we don't build that for a little bit. And oh, it's the easiest way to get into the clean water line. Maybe just run it along this way. That'll do. That'll do for now. That'll give them some things to be working on while they... I should probably start making them some better clothes. I think that would also improve their mood. Although I guess nobody's really stressed, but probably better stay on top of it. Also wondering if we should look at replacing some of these coal generators with like... This thing's gonna just start pumping out natural gas, assuming anyone's ever always down there to run it. Hello, Alan. How you doing? What? What was that? Well, it went away so quick. What was that? A little worrying. Okay. Hunger probably. I hope so. I'm guessing if they didn't so wait, do they only get mad if they see their own eggs? Because there's a pip egg in here. Which how did that happen? I'm doing good. I am trying to figure out what to do with my base next. I made it down here to oil. So is the bottom just all lava? Is that just what the bottom layer is? I would assume there's no way for you to accidentally reach space by going down too low, right? Okay. Maybe I try getting to the top next. I probably should set up some checkpoints here. So I'm just going to start like blasting all of my base's oxygen into space at the rate that I'm going, aren't I? Yep, there it is. There is so much stuff sitting right here. What is that? What's that blue thing? Oh, that's a mask, isn't it? They probably just dropped them there. An astral project temporarily? The thing is with knowing how this game operates sometimes, I can't even tell if you're joking or not. How are these full? Oh, the potential load on this is way too high. That ain't good. Maybe I run some of these things off of this power. Like what? That can hold another 900s. Maybe I just run all of this stuff right here and maybe one of the fridges. Let's just start by disconnecting this. Cancel that wire. Those lights will probably also be fine on it. Let's see, that's what, 120, 180, 400. Yeah, that easily. Okay. Let's just run it this way where it can be reached, probably. Actually, hold on. What is that building with? Oh, I just put a finished former. I think they're. Oh no. Yeah. So they are. So it won't pull more than that, even if the potential is higher with the transformer on it. Then, I think I've asked this before, but I probably am forgetting. Okay, so it won't go over that 1,000 then. Got it. Okay. I'll put that wire back then. Pretend it's not a problem for now. All right. I really did not set myself up with a good way to just do it right here. Okay. No, we'll just do it from here. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, how do I power that without it being an issue? Hey, wait, I have this whole setup right here that I don't even need, do I? I sure don't. Potential load is just because 120 things per, but none of them work every time. Right. This I can disable all of this. Take all of this down. Smash it all. Okay. Speaking of things that don't need to be there, all of this. Why is there plastic up here? What was... Oh, right. They shed plastic, don't they? Or that's what it grooms off of them. Okay. Yeah, that one pool would probably cover this for a little while. Tap it right in there. I think I'm gonna have to put another why is there so much polluted oxygen in here? Oh, did it just leak in from this way? Probably did. Everything going well down here? Sure is. Everything's looking great. This right here apparently is like just what I need for my single game. So I don't know why all of a sudden that started working, but it's working perfectly now. Hey, physics. I'm just trying not to flood my base out. More fun to build. Once I get that water, I think I just start building up. What research stuff? What else could I use? I guess if I'm gonna try going up, maybe I should start going this way. But God, that looks, all of this looks so complicated. Parallel automation. Yeah, let's just have them start building this way. But also just make them jetpacks. I don't know how these work. Oh, it needs combustible liquid, which I don't think I have any of. I was gonna say maybe we should put a switch on this, but I think that this amount of water will just fit down there. Oh, there's a bunch of iron right here. I needed iron. Or more metals in general. Remembering now, too, that this base was just like, you need copper? Well, too bad. There is just none for you anywhere. What are you yelling about now? They're still cramped, huh? Take them out. Wait a minute, I put the pip egg in here, too. Nice pip egg omelet. There we go. More water for the bathroom. We're so hard to produce this egg. Don't worry, our dupes will appreciate it. Let's see. Is this is still taking damage, huh? Although I guess it only happened once. Maybe it's fine. Oh, I probably didn't make this with gold at the time. Okay, so yeah, it took the damage that one time, but it's been alright since. So maybe I'll just pretend it didn't happen. Decor. Where's decor? This one. They maybe need a little bit more in here. They do not exactly have a lot of nice spaces in this. Guess I can also give them a plant in the bathroom. That'll be something, right? Flower pot. There we go. That'll make those much nicer looking. What? Wait, why do you not have power? What happened? I'm still trying to run this off one coal generator, aren't I? That might be why. I guess it's working. It's working. Everything's fine. All right, so I guess we could probably just start building back up. Oh, it's another one up here. I completely forgot that I had another cool vent. Or did I not see that yet? Build from here. We can go up. Oh, wait, no, what am I doing? I already had a... Never mind. Cancel all that. Forgot that I had already started this expedition over here. This way. But I think I wanted to get them suits. So, I think we need to lower this one. And put another set of, what's it called? Exosuit? This thing? Atmo suits. Maybe, what, 3? Never mind, I need more copper first. Finding more geysers. So there is... saltwater geyser here. There was another one right here. I think this was another cold steam. Oh, polluted water. There's this one. This is another. So we have 2 more cold steam. This one. Oh, this one that hasn't been unburied. This one way up here. And I don't think I found any other ones. This one. Natural gas. Ooh, natural gas one is nice. So we found a few. Right now, I think I need to make space for the suit docks here, which means I need to lower this floor 1. Also means that these have to get disconnected too. Actually, is there any downside to making these with... I don't have iron either. All right, well, what if I just cancel all of this thing, 'cause I can't even make new suits yet? No cold geysers. Is it different from this one? Is cool steam different from cold? I just saw iron somewhere. Is it near this? This. There we go. All the iron we could ever ask for. Perfect. Okay. Let's try this again now. We have two cold brine visors. Damn, outputting -20 sounds great. You're not starving if you're walking to the kitchen. Like, Bubbles is going to the... Maybe I need to... I guess it's because they're so far away if they go way down here. I mean, that's probably got to be the issue. What is it building up so much polluted water right here? Where is this coming from? Oh, is it the steam cooling down? Which actually means that I'm gonna have to try like mopping that eventually, right? It's just gonna fill up too much. Oh, 45 grams of polluted water occupying the whole tile. It eventually leveled out. They just not... Oh, well, how is that one not on deconstruct? What, guys? There we go. Oh, does it not count this iron as usable until I collect it? Is that the deal? None of that is gonna fall right now. All right, sweep it all. Was iron, right? Oh, that's why it's iron ore, not iron. Okay. That would do it. Completely forgot they needed refined metal. Hello? What? Everyone good? Everything seems fine. Nobody down here dying, so I guess that's probably all right. At least not that I can see. And they look fine. Okay. This one plant is fighting for its life with all this carbon down here. The rest of the base looking okay. Oh, there's like not much oxygen here though. It should flow up that way eventually, I think. Yeah. Now I just need somebody to come work on this. I'm gonna have to find another use for this water soon because it's like not using nearly enough for this. But I also don't want to overuse it because then if it starts running too low, you guys still, oh God, they're still cramped. I need a second, or maybe I need to put the eggs somewhere else. Maybe that's the issue, is that they keep just hatching into here. I really like another one of these oxyferns, but assuming that there's something that just does not show up a lot. Not even sure if I've ever seen a wild one. I'm guessing probably because it's a very useful plant. Well, can somebody come make the stuff, please? Who's on? Hans, what are you doing, buddy? Why are you down here? They don't grow in the starting biomes. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Finally. Just hold your breath, buddy. Don't like. Oh, good. No, he finished and delivered it. Nice. Delivered some of it anyway. I can probably just get rid of this, right? This doesn't make anything besides the oxygen masks, it looks like. I don't really plan on using oxygen masks when I have the full suits. I always put it back if I need it. Get it out of here. Other thing, do the docks also take refined metal? Of course they do. Oh, I need to, okay, I need a better solution for this. It keeps running out of power constantly is the problem. Yeah, okay, something's got to get fixed here. What do I do with this? But I'm assuming the problem is that it keeps diverting power to these first and none of it's getting down here is what it looks like. That's what I'm figuring. Okay, so if actually I can just put it right over that. Am I doing on coal? I have a bit. I have a better solution. I guess I could just use coal for now and then figure out my better solution later. It's like there's all of this natural gas that I realize is just, oh, it's getting everywhere. Okay. What do I do with this? Like I could start capturing it, but then running it from way down here to way up there is a feat. I'm not sure that that's enough It's gonna get really colorful in here, though. Oh yeah, it's natural gas is kind of getting everywhere now. Right. So what if they? No, I think they won't be able to climb through that. Put a pump here, maybe. Try capturing it, maybe put it in one of these and then have a canister thing. How much does that provide? Oh, it also makes polluted water. Cool. Best built above a waste reservoir. Cool. Oh, it's another 800, which is not the worst. Just a matter of, is it going to give me enough natural gas to be worth it? It won't probably. That's what I'm afraid of. And it's the only thing that's making it. Could also do is so far away. I was gonna say I have this. I could make a steam generator, steam turbine, but I don't know. I was starting to build one of those, but I'm not 100% sure how they work. Wait, what about petroleum? Refined oil. Actually, I guess, let's see. So I could take what's in here, because I'm assuming it's not using. Oh, that filter slows that down a lot, huh? Wait, why is some of that backfeeding? Also, it's taking overheat damage. Cool. All right, well, apparently I gotta come fix this first. I don't think I built that with the right material, I guess. You may have, there might be a pipe under there that I'm not seeing. You might have been right. Well, I'm gonna break the filter down and replace it with a better material anyway. I think it's getting too hot. It's taking overheat, so I probably built it with the wrong thing again. Okay, so that should fix it like that, right? But of course, now nobody's down here running it, so. Oh, damn, it does cut both, doesn't it? Crap. Sure does. All right. You guys start getting down here. Here we go. Lots of things to fix now. Well, I guess once I finally get the piss out of this, I won't need to worry so much. Okay, so now... Yeah, I'm just going to break that pipe I'll break this pipe and then I'll just rebuild them once the filter goes in. Just separate liquids by building tiles. Actually, at the rate that this is going, the piss just keeps building up right here. Oh, no, there it goes again. Oh, the piss just keeps flowing this way. It'll make that a lot easier. All right. Either way, until that's there, I'm gonna do this again. Oh no, they haven't. Did they break the pipes? Okay, no, that's the power line. Never mind. I can cancel that. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing is the conductive wire. He just default built it again. Gold, please. There we go. Ooh, I didn't. Okay. There's nothing in here. I mean, there's some gas, but which I think is starting to leak into here. Hold on. Ignore that. Yeah, I think some of the hydrogen is starting to get in the base, so I maybe need to find a spot for the air to go up into, but just let it fill up in there. Thank you. Let's do that. And then maybe I just build this ladder up more. All right. Handful of problems at a time. Well, gonna have to go mop that up. Thankfully, I caught it before it was too much. This is what I get for letting so much pee get down here. You to build a liquid lock if you need. It will prevent gases from going room to room and not forbid dupes to go through. Yeah, please. Out of context. There's just piss everywhere. Where are you? Are you taking damage from the heat? Is that your issue? Yeah, it might be. How is there so much pee? God damn. I have like a whole new like task force of stuff that they need to do. Everybody just keeps needing to sleep. Ooh, rust. Which actually rust can be turned into oxygen too, right? One of these. Oxygen and chlorine gas. Great. Besides dealing with germs, I don't know what else you use. You know, surprisingly, my germs are very contained in this one. In my other game, the germs are just like this slime lung across my entire base. It's a mess. I don't know how I kept it contained, or maybe it was just an like accidental thing, but okay, so this stuff is probably gonna melt from just the heat of this, but why would you go that far to pick up that? And also risk falling. I need to break that before somebody falls in and then can't get out. They're not doing a great job of keeping this thing stocked with hydrogen, though. Okay, come on, flow across some more. Oh, it's gonna stop there. Howdy, Dom. I better say hi. Can't stay long though. Hope everyone with a hey, you as well, Dom. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good Monday. I still don't know where the chlorine is coming from. So this should only be putting out natural gas and petroleum, but there's suddenly chlorine everywhere. Like up here too. There's just chlorine all over the place. Or is it just falling from up here? Chlorine sinks, right? Is that the thing? It's just ending up down here, so it's the lowest point. I guess I can deconstruct this one. Oh, I mean, I could set up the gas filter thing that I had from up here to just grab the natural gas, but dropped in and just go, okay. Build one, drop some liquid into the liquid dropper, destroy tile once your setup looks like 2, 3 is the final result. Oh, that's fancy. Okay. So you're just abusing how it counts as a full block of liquid, even if it's not. Oops, too low. I think I would need to move this back then, right? So that there's room enough for it to be right here and they can still get out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, might as well do that first then. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach this one to deconstruct it, right? What, is this thing just not charging? I hooked it up, right? Oh, I'm so stupid. So prevents heat transfer because it forms a vacuum. Oh, nice. I'm stupid. That's why this battery hasn't been getting any charge. That's why this has been running nonstop. It's just been running nonstop because it never thinks that there's a charge, so it just keeps going. Whoops. Why is there pee everywhere again? Refinement. Oil refinery. Let's put you back here. Let's go back some more. Why not? All right. So, anything in those pipes I'm about to break? No, good. This one might make a mess, but I can just mop this first. To find some, I guess I could just drop this and then let it go this way because there's a ton of that there, but then the filter will keep it just the oil. Oh, did I remember I should build it with gold? Okay, I think I did. With gold amalgam, yeah, okay, good. You should panic for a second because I forget I was not in any of the situations where I needed to use different materials in my older games because I never got to these kind of temperature differences. So I gotta like trying to remember when I need to build things differently. don't know what the priority was on that pee mopping, but apparently it wasn't high enough. Mop the pee, damn it. You couldn't just finish it? Damn you all. All right, so we need is, if I use the tiles that are already here, it's 2. I guess I'll do it this way. So then I need another tile right there. I think I need to break this one to let them build it first. Of course, right as I get this started, they need to go sleep. Unbelievable. And then 2 tiles there. Then a bottle emptier here. A true construction crew. Yep. It's melting. How hot is this battery? Oh, from on the wrong side. Okay. Ah, right. Okay, gotcha. Don't do it this way. You're about to lock him in there. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Seal the room up top. Like right here. Or this room. Oh, this side of it. Right, gotcha. Right there. Hold on. Oh, because I didn't put enough on this side. 'Cause I need how is it trying to flow its way in there already? I guess I should probably have them mop this again so that the liquid I have is what I want in there, right? Two blueprints. Cafeteria. Oh, is this like a wallpaper for the kid? Yeah, drywall. Yeah, okay, so I was gonna get them to mop it. Stealth Atmo boots. Cool. I don't even think I technically have this set up as a kitchen, though. I think it needs like a spice grinder or something, right? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a drywall blueprint before. Okay, there we go. Can they not reach this? All right, so now I put the tile. Do I need to sweep this stuff or will this be fine here? Fine, okay. So I put a liquid in first and then I destroy the tile, right? I gotta put this tile first, but... okay. Actually, it's perfect, and it gives me enough room for the gas pump here if I want to do that, which I probably should. I guess I can also put it out here, so it just needs to pump out here, and then the venting can be right there. I need to find a use for it still first, but... Insufficient coal is... Wait. I thought I had a ton of coal. Not as much as I thought, I guess. Okay. Lava is the perfect in-between liquid, especially for an oil refinery. Yeah, of course. You got to keep the oil warm. You don't want cold oil. Somebody coming down. There we go. I did more. Where is this coming from? Oh my god, this... I might have to break this tile for a minute. Is there... It's the polluted ice, isn't it? Yeah, I just noticed it too. Any here? That may also explain where the piss water from here keeps coming from. Some of it definitely leaked down, but probably ice melting. Actually, better I can put that so it's not going to fall into the, not particularly. I guess I could just, oh, I still got to mop that oil. Assume the snow will also end up melting into, yeah. Who would believe there'd be so much snow and ice in here in the cold biome? It's crazy. Is there any behind this? No. Okay, good. And we've almost got it all. God, they're back to... They need less sleep. They need to start making them give them the coffee maker. Actually, I should stop melting because it's near, because it's still plenty cold, right? Not power. Yeah, this is still plenty cold for them. Funny though, because it was so cold here, it's still plenty frosty in there right now, at least until the refinery starts running again. Oh yeah, I see some snow melted now because there's water here. I guess it actually wouldn't be the worst thing to have a regular bottle of water, because then they have a much easier thing to use in the emptier. Alright, get mopping, everybody. Hey, howdy, Set. How you been? Okay, are we finally good with the ice? Think so. All right, try this again. If I relocate these on top of each other, will they just combine them, or do they still stay separate bottles? Time to test it. Let's see. That bottle here is 4. Why wouldn't that change it to kg instead of g if it's at 4,000? Burnt out. It's been a rough month. Oof. Oh, melting is also one, huh? Oh, liquefiable. Yeah, okay. Polluted ice right there. Are you doing better? Well, that's good at least. At least being on the upmend is a better place to be, you know? Can they reach this? No, they can't. Ah, crap. Maybe once they deconstruct this, they'll be able to reach, right? I hope. They should. It's only 2 across. God, there's still polluted water. God. Just get it out of... Oh, you idiots. There we go. Okay. Don't go back to sleep. Finish this, please. This project is just nonstop. Just things messing up, man. Jeez. Come on, Harold. You got... Never mind. Harold, no. You just do the other thing. I believe in you guys. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Where'd that stuff go? Get this out of here. Put it over here. Okay. Great. Thank you for building that now after I don't need it here anymore. Okay. Time for another mop. This better be the last one, I swear. All this plastic I could be... Actually, it's not even that much plastic. I was gonna say, all that plastic I could be using right now. But just kidding. It's not even that much plastic. All right. Well, in the meantime, let's do what I wanted to do here again. And get that started at least. I should have enough stuff put aside for these, right? Not a whole lot, but... Yeah, okay, maybe a better reason to start looking at other power besides the coal is me not having a lot of coal. Have any around I could grab easily for now? Maybe right here. I'll just be releasing a lot of hydrogen again, though. Grab this. Okay. That'll run things for a little while. And over here, actually. There we go. Ran out of condensed. Oh no, we got plenty of oil. It's just a matter of I can't use it yet because I have to keep fixing these things. Okay. I think this is finally... Oh, no, wait, because now the... If that's going to keep making polluted oxygen, that's not really going to help either, is it? Joke was there. Ah, all right, gotcha. Okay, so... Just get all these pee bottles swept out of here, I guess. It looks like the bottles are still letting out gas. Don't worry, there's only a little bit of polluted water I have to sweep out of here. It's all fine. Another Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's just I don't want them to sweep everything. I'm just clicking through here to make sure I'm getting these. The only thing getting swept. It's like the other things can just stay there until I need them, but these pee bottles gotta go. Yeah, I have an emptier over this one, although this is starting to get very filled. I think I may need to either, I can probably just expand it down, right? We'll just deal with getting a little bit of pee on them. A lot of bottles about to get delivered here. Oh, well, there's some of the coal I needed, I guess. So they're going to be doing a lot of up and down for that. You should probably be a 9. That way I can actually get in there sooner. Water was a perfect amount. Look at that. Right up to where I wanted it to go. Everything is working beautifully. Except my oil. This is not great. Oh, wait. There's one there I didn't get. Is there? It says there you are. Okay. Honestly, it might be worth building a second one, although I don't even know if they'd even get there and back easily enough. Okay, gives me a little bit more room. Imagine having to dunk yourself in this pool here just to build a ladder. Just the worst. Terrible life we give these poor dupes. What? You mean storage overpressure? What? I guess there's a little bit of a... You think that would actually be going down with me digging this out some, though? Swimming in the piss pool. Stations, we need a checkpoint, which I guess has to go on that side. Like 2 of them, I guess. Have enough for that. Yeah, the lead should be fine here. The temperature's not really that high right here. Although now they're gonna have to get the lead from way down there. You know what? That's probably a better reason to not build it with lead. More copper. Whenever there's power. Get one of the clones a gun and see what happens. Funny enough, they have guns. They only use them on the, Actually, I need to clean up in here again. Do you have a bandaged leg? You're stuck. Oh, wait a minute. They don't have any food. Uh-oh. Right, these guys need something else to eat, right? Sedimentary, igneous. I think what it is, I need to switch to stone hatches. Yeah, these guys. That they should have plenty of, I think. Just needs to be brought up here. Howdy, dragon. Oh, you can crush the malt to produce lime. Interesting. Okay. What is holding breath? Why? Why are you holding your breath? Why do you have a mask on? What? Oh my God. How do I get her to take that off? This is so stupid. How did... Oh, cool. All right. Did not think... Equipment tab. Think maybe... Take that off, you idiot. So stupid. Just suffocating themselves instead of taking the damn mask off. Incredible. Is that who was getting stressed out too? No, it wasn't. Okay. Yeah, Bubbles' stress was going up though. Odd. I'm glad I noticed that. Bubbles died because they forgot how to take off their face mask. Meeting their tragic end. Didn't mean to sweep. Actually, I guess sweep works. All right, is it still telling me there's no pressure to sweep this? No, okay, it's all gone. Finally all gone. God. Well, I don't know, though, because I think that it was empty and they were just holding their breath. I honestly don't know if she was going to take it off. All right, start of the workday. They should be able to... And we need... And power. It will take it off to breathe and then put it back on it. That's even worse. That's so much worse. We'll just put some nice cactus in the bathroom. Forgot to plant it. Power for those is going to be fun. All right, so now we want to set this high. Oh, the water's in here. Hey, just kidding. Deconstruct this again. So otherwise, I have to bring water from way up top. It's going to take 4 years. Use oil. You're right. I do have a bunch of oil right there. Crude oil. Okay. Nox and Howdy Aqua. I just need one of them to... Yep, there you go. Omar changed his mind. I'm assuming as soon as they fit the first bottle, I just turn this off, deconstruct here. I stopped the, okay, whatever. I definitely know. Oh, it's like 10 kilo. Okay, that's way more than I was expecting. No, this is still plenty here. Okay. No, don't relocate the granite. Whatever. Now that it's already broken. God. What's ETN the next recruit? I mean, I have recruits now I can rename if you want to be one of them. Let's see. We have, what are people's jobs here? We have Bubbles, who is our farmer and animal rancher. Hans is one of them. We have Harold, our sweeper and storer. Kind of the carry supplies around person. I probably have enough food to sustain another person, though. Let's expand the bedroom out a little bit. I think I wouldn't mind maybe one more person. All right, power. So this should also be the same thing where it only uses this power when it's charging the suits, right? So it shouldn't be a big draw normally. Can you quad in the cabinet? All right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to expand this now. That way I have a room ready for the next dupe. Actually, no, I'm going to expand that one more. Being patriotic, of course. And like any good American expedition, it is taking me far longer than I thought it would to actually get this oil done. So I'm constantly running into problems. The way it should be. Actually, do I really need to set up a spot to start farming reed fibers. How many rights we violated so far? My dupes do almost keep dying. So that is, God, they emptied it. I said to, no, wait, what? I see what happened there. Okay. Oh, will it pool down into there? As it is, okay. Oof. Need you guys to deliver these suits, please. What? Oh, this is where the manual generator was. I think they might need a little more shower time. Maybe I need to redo this schedule. Otherwise they're not actually making it to give them an extra. Yeah, okay. All right, so it means I can deconstruct these. Want to put something for maybe a hanging flower pot there or something. Give them something to make their room look a little bit nicer. And then another bed. Okay. All right. How about a mirth leaf? There we go. Beautiful. Really need you guys to deliver these suits, though. I know you probably have a lot of other tasks that I keep giving you, but... where... There's got to be a geyser or something that makes oil, right? Besides these pools that I just see sitting around. Where are you going? Why would you go all that way? All right. I'm gonna deconstruct that. Should be good. And then I can finally hook the refinery back up. There, okay, finally. Finally we have suits. Air's going where we need it to. Everything's looking all right. Oh, the space is where it was going down. Okay. I should have oil thingy for oil pump. Oil thingy? Supposed to look like that? Am I looking at liquid? Liquid. Yeah, this should be right here, right? Yep. Okay, sweet. Oh yeah, it does look like yours. Okay, perfect. Then I can get rid of this bottle emptier now, right? Vacuum on the middle tile. Oh yeah. Fancy. Okay. All right, so now I can actually hook this back up. No, not insulated. Can I cross the pipe across this without it messing stuff up, or should I try and go a different route? It shouldn't mess with the... You can't. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. And power. All right. Finally back to it. Once this all finishes building anyway. We'll mess up until liquid disappears in some way. Beautiful. All right, so now we have suits here. We can actually start going back up this way, which is where I think I was digging my way out. Or sweep it. Yeah, the oil that's down there, I'm just going to leave it. Because, like, it kind of cooled up a little bit here. But I think I'm just not going to bother with it. They're not going to complain about getting wet feet because they're in a suit. Nothing's going to go wrong. Just going to leave it alone. Same with that pipe there. I'm just going to leave it alone. And then I'll need to figure out something to do with the natural gas that comes out of this. In theory, I guess I could just still bottle it up and store it up here. And then when enough is stocked up, just use it for power. Just like have it on a switch. Maybe not the worst idea. Still remember overpressure eventually rather than... Yeah. That's why I'm thinking I start storing the stuff somewhere. Over here somewhere. Thank you, mouse. guess maybe go that far over. It's gonna let polluted oxygen in, but I make the rooms look a little bit more tidy at least. Which that should fit the gas tanks anyway. Yeah, okay. Let's do it like that. That way I can put the emptier over here. Canister drainer, that guy. Which means I probably should have put this more to one side of the other. Put it all the way up. I guess I could do that too. What is, oh boy. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to have to filter it anyway. Yeah, okay. I guess it's not as far as it looks. And most of this has been tiled now, so like I can build it up this way. Also starting to think maybe I should just extend this thing like as far down as I can. What am I using for this? Copper maybe? Either way, I remember how, oh, you know what? I've got a picture of it somewhere. I probably should have bookmarked that. It was one of this one. Then would it, all right, I might be able to just put it right here. Put the pump in here, put this whole vent setup thing over here. Get rid of this tile. I don't need that one. Gas pump there. It was this here. A vent below it, right? You know, I'm just gonna go back to Discord and find it rather than trying to remember. I have to make like a file of saving these pictures for builds just to remember how to make stuff later. Oh, there it is. Easy. Okay. And then, all right. So it was that gate there. What was the other one that went below it? Oop. Yeah, I think it was the name was something similar to this. In here. Pipe element sensor, that one. An event there. And then, okay, so the pipe has to go across these. And then automation wire, this to this and this to this. And power for this. Don't think these needed power, right? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. They don't. Okay, perfect. Now, I get, oops. Ooh, wait, does this come out hot? Natural gas comes out at least 75 C. Although I wonder if I just use regular ventilation, will it just straight up cool by the time it reaches that height? I guess the temperature won't. That's these low. Yeah, I was also gonna say I guess it won't really matter if I'm just putting it into a generator eventually anyway. So actually, this can stay. I just don't need the emptier. The canister, that thing. I can still pump it into this. All right, so then I make it out of what I have more of. Sandstone. Igneous. We got plenty of it down here. You can run 500 cc around your base and you won't even notice it's cold already. Yeah. Also a lot of granite here. And it has more decor. Why not? This is going to be such a long build for them. Ooh, hold on. Let me reroute the oxygen. It's probably the easier option, really. It's not that one, this one. Might as well wait until those are built before I break it, because otherwise there's gonna be no air. Okay. Well, that's gonna keep everyone busy for a little while. All right, so oh, what do we All right, so we'll give Aqua the next dupe, but I don't think either of these are anyone I need. I don't really have any of the skills that I could actually use out of a 7th person. So we'll take a snazzy suit for now. Oh, that's right. I built 3 suits. I should probably just put that up there. Oh, they're zipping through it, I guess. So I can probably also get this side started. That I can deconstruct those. I need to be like that. Just stop it right there. Oh, see, they could have built from his. I could have just run it right up the fire pole. Oh well. For some reason I didn't know if they'd be able to stop while they were sliding down that to build. They went through that so quick. Jeez. All right. I really thought that would take a lot longer. Look at that. All right. All right. Well, much easier than I thought. That's got to be a 9. Got to make that go way faster. That didn't work at all. I always think that it's going to overwrite when I do that, and it never does. So natural gas, you will fit here. I'm trying to think of what the easiest way to make it be on a switch is. I'm not really sure if it runs like that. Although I guess if I'm plugging it right into these heavy duty wires, it'll just run when it has natural gas, so it should be fine. I think. potentially. Yeah, okay. So now that they finished this, I can connect this here. Once, oh, they still got to build all of this. Let's make that a 7. And then I have to set this up. Oh, wait, there's one random. How do they not get this one random piece of pipe? Thank you. All right, here we go. Okay. So, I want output 2 to be the natural gas, right? Because then it'll just pass this and everything else will get sent out the vent, right? Those contents are not empty. I can see it's not empty. Why are you lying to me? There we go. Okay. Okay. So now I just need to actually come and run this damn thing so we can... Oh no, wait, what? Chlorine in the... Wait, what? How did that happen? Well, this isn't working how I wanted. Do I need to put this whole setup somewhere else? Okay, well, what I need right now is for somebody to just break one of these pipes before it gets into there. Somebody get to that in time. Run, run, run. Vacuum out the room first. Actually, I guess that would do it too. Okay. Don't care about filtering. Yeah, because I guess that chlorine gas is probably coming from the polluted ice, I would guess. Pick the worst place to put that too. All right, I'll just throw a vent on this for now. Let's deconstruct these ones. No power. Wait, what? How does it not have power? Oh, because this is probably taking all of it, isn't it? Clearance from the outer room, polluted oxygen. Yeah, okay. Okay, so with this whole setup right here, I should be able to just have it vacuum out everything here without it just then pulling it in, right? That's what this setup is supposed to do. Yeah, okay. So actually, in theory, it should just do this automatically then, because it's going to grab everything. Yeah, it's already working. Okay, so it's going to eventually do what I wanted anyway. And I'll just remove the upper vent and then it should just work. Actually, it's probably all these tiles right here that's causing this problem. I really need to change that off to something else once I guess it won't matter outside of this game. Most games are not using F4. So much carbon dioxide right here now. Yeah, okay, I'm watching it slowly pull like nothing else. Means that here it should be showing. Yeah, there we go. So it does mean I have to wait for it to clear out all of these before anything else.
Get out of there! Run, man, run!
Don't worry, they have spacesuits. They'll be fine in here with no oxygen in it. Come on, all right, how much lower can it go? MCG's got to be the lowest, right? And then it will finally stop. Show me vacuum. Come on, I know you can pull a vacuum. They're 10. You got this. Come on. Come on. 5. Actually, this being in a vacuum will also help deal with the temperature here, won't it? Because vacuum, perfect. Okay. There won't be much to have heat in there. Okay. Lines are clear. There's unfortunately just a bunch of natural gas over here now. It's fine. Everything's great. All right, and then everything will be great. However, hopefully this, I guess it won't matter because it won't need to pass anything through there eventually. This will eventually just filter its way up through here. All right. However, I need someone to actually run this thing now. Just make sure that line should be nice and empty. Good. Nothing got into here. Lovely. That's what we wanted to see. Oh, right. I forgot this has a polluted water output. Well, it's not going to run that much, so I should be okay to just have it empty to here, right? There's no way it just dumps it, right? You kidding me? Looks like it does. All right, well then... Guess we're making another pool. Damn. All right. In that case, I'm going to move it over some. Yeah, I'm just going to seal this then. Otherwise, it's going to let a bunch of polluted oxygen back in. Okay. Natural gas generator goes over here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna need a plate thing here too then. I need tile here. Probably a ladder in case I need to go in there. I'm assuming it's not going to make a lot, so I'm hoping this is big enough, but who knows? We'll find out. Oh, we're starting to get some in here. Perfect. 1 whole kilogram of gas. I guess if it does start building up enough, I can always pump it to over here. Oh yeah, they have no way to get in there. That would explain why that's still sitting there. Waiting coolant. Wait, why is there no... Oh, right, because I broke that line. Oh, okay. That would do it. There is so much carbon dioxide right here. Holy crap. At some point I have to learn how to use the chlorine gas to like wipe out germs from stuff, because like I said, my other game is just Germ City. Somehow I've mostly kept... It looks like a little bit here, but for the most part... 1 tile per 25. Oh, that's not bad at all. Okay, yeah, that'll be very manageable. And what it outputs carbon dioxide also. Yeah, cool. Means I have to figure out something to do with that, because it's also gonna over pressurize here too. I guess like since I don't really want to work like 1/10 cycle at best. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking it's not as much of an issue as it probably is looking like at first. All right, let's try again. Operating and tidying. Thankfully, we haven't had much, like nobody's sick because there's no germs around. We're not dealing with slime lung, and food poisoning has been a problem. So I don't know if we need a doctor. But another operator might not be the worst. Maybe Aqua will be a new machine runner. So yeah, but I was going to wall this up. That way the polluted oxygen is just contained in here. I could just get to push buttons. You get to run whole machines, probably like this thing. Yeah, I think that's probably the better bet. Decrease husbandry, which is not a problem. Decrease cuisine. A new oil worker, yeah. Okay. Welcome in. New friend. Okay, this thing is good for now. I'm going to disable it. I think I'm going to set power to this. I'm going to make everyone some fancy new clothes. Yeah, this is much lower power than this anyway, so. I think I have fiber. What I wanted. Yeah, plenty to make snazzy new clothes. It really isn't doing much for the decor over here, is it? Huh. About a wall pot. Can you fit there? You sure can. Although actually it's not gonna be able to grow anything. Never mind. Cancel that. Oh, I don't have enough. I was gonna say I need to go find where those reeds works. I know I have some somewhere. I should probably actually these. I should use some of this water here and actually make a reed fiber farm. Although this is pumping, so maybe I should just do it over here. I can just run it through here and then it'll be fine. But before I forget, I need to reconnect this, otherwise there's going to be no metals. Need this. Honestly, I think I just wall up the bottom. Just extend this ladder. If I need to go down there again. Oh yeah, they can't get up there, can they? Whoop. And I can finally finish digging that. I haven't looked at skills in a while, have I? Aqua already has a skill, so maybe we just give you more tinkering. Yeah, their morale is not really great enough for me to give them more, much more. Yeah, I'll hold off on everyone else for now. Maybe with better clothes, they might get higher morale and I can give them better skills. Okay, so... Oh, I was building up. How's that going? Maybe we shift this side and stay away from the salt water for now. I guess it's only a little bit, though. Yeah, it's just going to fall right down there. Never mind, that's fine. We dig up some more. Do I have anyone to, No, we need a masterwork skill. Start with 3 of those. Upgrade everyone to fancy clothes. Make them a little bit less depressed. What? I don't even know what their issue was. Wonder if I should expand this and have a second set of second area for them, although I don't think I have that much room for it. Wonder if it's worth doing the there's a critter counter or something, right? 96. Yeah, so I think that's kind of the space I've got for it right here. Hello. There we go. Hello, crying angry baby. How you been? So I think it was this one. Is it an automation thing? I could swear there was a way to set it so that they would critter sensor, that one. How does this work? It's the number of eggs and critters in a room. Detecting critter populations can help adjust their automated feeding and care regimens. How big is this thing? Oh, hello? Oh, so then this... Critter pickup and critter drop. Yeah, so the pickup. Okay, so that must be what it is. I set the sensor to the Yeah, so that one's on an auto. I have it's just set as a button right now, so I can just turn it off later. But so what it seems like is I need to use the critter sensor to be hooked up to the pickup, and then I can just set the drop off like over here so it's above water, so then they just fall in it and drown, I think. Critter pickup has an option. All right, let's just build that and then take a look at it. Really? So then what is the sensor for then? We'll find out when they build it, I guess. And heavy watt wire, connect to there and connect to there. Then an airlock. I love those ones. One of these days when I have like a few minutes of free time, I really should go through the scientist yells and adjust them slightly, but atmosphere, what? Oh, it cleaned up all the carbon. Oh, because it all fell down here. No, that's fine. There'll be more. Once these start running again, it'll all find its way there. Oh, that is pumping out a lot of natural gas. Maybe it's just all, is that all small bits? Yeah, okay. Not an actual lot, just a little bit of a lot. Pressure sensitive to the oil room. Oh, so it'll only pick it up when it's certain amounts. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's probably a smart idea. That way it stops just drawing power relentlessly. Yeah, yep. I'll just put it over here so I don't need to worry about having them climb to build something. All right, now the question is, what do I do? I guess I could just have this pump the carbon dioxide up, but then I run into the same issue of having space to make it not pump out the polluted oxygen. But I guess I would still need to deal with the polluted oxygen still, wouldn't I? All right, well, first thing. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you can't set. What is the sensor for then? Weird. Okay. Other question. I think I need to make a specific water drop off for this, don't I? Because it needs to be on something that's going to drop them on that tile, which may not even work if there's water there, huh? Let's just set this open for now. I wonder, would it be worth trying to just clean the polluted oxygen from the polluted water? It's gonna be full of germs, though, is the thing. Set that to above. There we go. Okay, so now it'll only go if it hits 1,000. Perfect. Finally, and actually keep some of this power and not just be running non-stop. Still getting pretty warm in here, though. Okay. Now I'm back to figuring out how to deal with this thing. I guess I could just set this up for now as a, it's not going to run that often anyway. Oh, ventilation. This. Oh no, so I still need to vent it out. Oh, there's no germs from it. Okay. That's actually a really nice touch then. There you go, Aqua. You're already on the machines. So yeah, then I guess if I just set up deodorizer, maybe just pump it over to, actually I could just pump it right to here. You're not starving, you're in the bathroom, you're fine. Yep, this one takes like copper ore and makes it into copper, iron ore into iron, that type of stuff. So probably your main machines are going to be the metal refinery, the oil refinery. I think those are the main ones for right now. Yeah, I think those are just the main machines at the moment. Let's try something here. Howdy, Aurelia. And try and make a place for the our critters to get dumped in, for lack of a better word. I should probably use sandstone for these. It gets the same point across. I knew what you meant. Just like a little thing like this, maybe. I think if I just put a little bit of water at the bottom here. I'm not sure if it'll count in the same way like with this, if this is like enough water to still count as it not being flooded, but enough for them to drown in. We're gonna have to find out. Okay. What? There's no way anyone's starving. Like, it just started the day. There's no way. I think I might need to go a little bit higher with this one. So I need the bottle emptier over here, I think. This thing is what, 3 tall? So yeah, I can go right there. Off a fruit snack and half a goldfish. Only a half? Almost more interested in how you got a goldfish to be in a half without it just crumbling to dust. Okay, so now I have a lot of plastic. I should probably start using... Broke a brush. Oh, no. Is that the one that you fixed, or is this a different one? Brushy, brushy. New one? Oh no. Okay, so then we need plumbing. We need a bottle emptier. I guess we just throw it right there. I guess I don't even need to dig this side then. Did I brush with death? Oh my god. It's a criminal joke right there. All right, so we need, what is it, under food? We're gonna drop off there. This, I just want water probably. I do have a bunch of brine sitting around though. I wonder if that probably won't mess with the food, right? I have a lot of brine sitting here. No, I'll just use water. Brine is fine? Okay. Oil also fine. That'll take a lot further to get. You're not starving. You're going to the bathroom. You're fine. Wash your hands. Thank you. No, don't high fives. Just go eat. You can't complain that you're hungry. Stop high-fiving. Ooh, free copper. Don't mind if I do. Who's not asleep? Oh, Aqua's busy eating. -4, ate without a table. You hate to see it. You know, actually, I don't think I've found a tree seed, so I still don't even have a good way to get lumber yet, do I? Well, there's probably like 1 trillion plant husks here. I could be making plywood, I think. Anyone want to sweep that? Alright, so I don't know how many critters technically makes them cramped, but however many are in here right now, can I search for critters? Not even sure. No. I don't think so. Well, I guess I could always just set a number and then just keep lowering it until it eventually tells them that they're not overcrowded. I do want to get this stuff out of here so I can see when there's actual food to be swept, though. Critter description tab. Oh. What is that even under? Properties. Oh. Book. Ah. Oh, what are these? Hatch? Stone hatch? Stone hatch. Crowded when a room has less than 12. 12 for each critter. Okay, so I need to divide what, the 96 by 12? I think it was 96. 94 by 12. So 7. I'm assuming if I round it up to 8, they'll just get mad about that. So okay. Howdy, Ness.
I'm sure of it.
I'm assuming it's not going to actually engage until I tell it what critters to be looking for. Or just add 2 more tiles. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I guess I could just break these 2 and then just set you to 8. There we go. Perfect. You know what? Actually, now that I have refined metals, I should make the Roomba. Is the same file? Yep. I've been running this game specifically only on stream. We're getting something happening though. Look, we have oil refinery happening. I got piss in the oil somehow, as you do. Thankfully, there's a decent amount of oil. Oh, oil reservoir. I think that it's kind of almost in the same way that like Rimworld is, where you can just keep going for. I'm sure that there's eventually a point where I run. Hello. There eventually gets to be a point where I run out of. There you go. You can play 500 hours in a save. There you go. Oh, so you make pistons. Oh my god. Wisp is on a bad pun roll right now. Actually, no, not Autobot. Oh, you know what? This isn't high enough. That's probably why. 342. That's crazy. So you make tons of piss. Oh, they're doing that plenty on their own. Don't worry. One of my dupes got trapped out here in the wilderness while they had a spacesuit on. Except they were not able to get to the bathroom, so they pissed in the suit. And when they took the suit off, all the piss went, all over the ground. It was disgusting. Funny, but disgusting. Oh, Hans is stealing your job, Aqua. Never mind. He did it for like 3 seconds and then gave up and did something else. Okay. Punch in the air right now. Yeah. Guys, can you... Oh, wait. Do I need to tell it to sweep this? Maybe that'll help it. The good old piss suit. What do you mean it's too hot in there? That's crazy. It's only 75°C. These two are just having a conversation while they're both shitting. Even slept in the piss suit. This is true, actually. I forgot about that part. Blacked it out of my memory, whichever the case is. Little of A, a little of B. Not even 1,000 see you walk it off. Yeah, you stupid plant. Did they just wake up to eat? Hans, you should have eaten before you went to sleep, you idiot. There we go. Okay, finally we've got a bottle being moved. Cool, thanks. Single bottle, appreciate that. If I just come on. There we go. Single drop again. Lovely. I love all of this. I was gonna say, what if I just extend the ladder through here? That way it's a quicker trip. That would have been really stupid. That's right. This bottle of resin's still sitting here. I don't know what to use this for. Okay, so I'm assuming that's not enough for them to drown in then. But I need to figure out how much... If it fills this block, is that going to count as it being flooded? I guess I'm gonna have to find out. Oh, we're gonna see. There should be enough brine here to test this. Throw stuff. Hey, you know what? We're gonna find out right now. So I'm assuming it needs to be above this tile for it to count as enough for it to drown them. But also flooded and underwater, I think, will count separately, right? Think. Actually, I wonder if I can just do this, where if I use 2 separate liquids, if it will raise the height of it. Yeah, yep. Well, I'm learning a little bit. I'm learning somewhat. Now I just need one of them to actually bring some damn water over here. Somebody please bring some water. Oh, do I need it set to auto bottle for it to actually pull it? I might actually need it. Somebody, there we go. Okay, that's what it was. That might do it. Okay, so then we just uncheck all of this. Make this stone hatch. Make this stone hatch. Now this might work. How come he wasn't expecting it? Always got to be ready for the scientists. Harold, relax. You're going to be okay. You're going to make it. I promise, buddy. Because it figures now. Oh, because the other ones are little, huh? Oh, wait. So I need to make it actually look for the hatchlings. Otherwise, it won't count it. Okay. Or is it counting the eggs as also included in the count? No, it just shows critters and not eggs, so maybe it's not. Okay. Hey, where'd the pip go? The pip turned into a shine bug? What happened?
We're almost there, Freeman.
Huh.
Get yourself in position.
Out of age? Right, I forgot they could do that. All right. Let me... What does Sweepy get built from? Oh, random metals. Yeah, okay. That's much bigger than I expected that to be. Crap. This isn't gonna do what I wanted then. Did I buy a Roomba or make it yourself? I was going to make it myself, but I'm realizing that it's bigger than I thought it was. Also, what kind of power does that need? 240. Oh, what a ripoff. I wanted to make a Roomba to sweep up the coal here, but I don't have space for it, really. If I put it in here, they're going to lose their rec room. Light in the top right, just vibing. Oh, the shine bug? He's just hanging out. Just a little guy. Look at him. Fun fact, I don't remember if it was LK or if it was Ruzel, but apparently you can collect a ton of these and put them into one really small space and use them to power a solar generator. Which is very funny to me. All right, I forgot that I was working with this thing now. How do I want to do this? They make your FPS go burr though. Come on, what if I just put a couple dozen enemies in a single tile? What could possibly go wrong? Let me tell the FPS to F off. It's exact. That's the way you look at it. I can deconstruct this and make life a little bit easier. Just put a ladder there. All right. Don't know why I was paused. Okay, so my plan is pump this water up into here. Then... But the polluted oxygen's not going to have germs. I have over 200 slicksters. Game freezes if I hover it. Oh boy. I really need one of these. I mean, a higher priority this. I need to see if this works like I want. Though I guess technically it thinks it's not over. I think they're saying it's cramped because of the egg. So until one of those hatches, it may not actually even count the there being enough too many critters. Okay, let's not deconstruct these tiles. Those don't need to be here like this. Let us make more room for the P room. Eggs count, yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Just make a much bigger P room, that's all. Maybe I have them not make these two yet until they deconstruct this. Did I break a stupid tape again? Sure did. Alright, you know what? There's no point in fixing it until I finish this. As I said, the youngest of my brothers and sisters kids are here with me since school is out. I see them playing Kirby. I didn't know that ball of husk can't transform into a car. No, he eats a car and then somehow gets to drive. Almost the same thing. Deconstruct that and that. Thank you. No, okay, it's not. I thought that was deconstructing the tiles. I was about to like have a moment there. Good news is while I'm setting this all up, there's still like barely enough to even start this thing. So the new Kirby, I'm assuming the I can't remember the name, but it's got to be that one. So that's the only one with a car, I think, right? Gastrointestinal doohickey makes me able to pilot the machines he eats. Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, no, so I did do that. I was on just in resin. I was on plumbing so that it's only going to deconstruct. It's just when I saw it quickly, I had a moment because I thought that it was deconstructing the actual tiles just because it comes up on the same block. That was just me having a quick like panic moment there. Once it builds this one should be able to just come in here and dig this stuff all out. Maybe put an air tile under this. That way the polluted oxygen is actually getting, although maybe not. If it stays down here, it'll only get the stuff that could go out of the door. Okay. So I need to start deconstructing from here. 2022. Is it really that old? Or that new? God, it feels like it was so long ago. What is time? Okay. Start digging those out. Remove these tiles. And we start digging. Please dig that one before you make it so nobody can reach it. Oh my God. I mean, they picked a great place if they were going to pee themselves, so. Plumbing, let's actually go about fixing that now. Maybe we should reroute this one so I can just come through here easier. Let's just go that way. And cut this. Does that work on pipes? Yes. Okay, perfect. There's a way. Empty pipe. That's the one I wanted. Guess I should probably also cut it from this side, huh? Here to here. There we go. Okay. I thought somebody had it. Yeah, I really thought that somebody had that already. You can afford it. New job for Gal. Pipe cleaning. There you go. Let's watch those red markers disappear. There it goes. Our new plumber. I like how it's still saying we don't have the skill, though, even though he's doing it right now. You guys really... Oh, so dumb sometimes. Indentured servitude. Listen, you were supposed to be the doctor, but it ends up that we didn't even need a doctor, so now you're a plumber. Enjoy your new trade. I really need them to also not admit it's not putting out any polluted oxygen because it has no space to. Everything's working out. So fixing pipes one way or another. You know, that's one way of looking at it. Went to med school and then the job market made them become a pipe scrubber. You hate to see it. Yeah, honestly, like, I was gonna say fixing pipes, but it's funnier if I say that this game is just about laying pipes correctly. Haha. Anyway. It's more time spent fixing pipes. This is true. This is very true. No, don't put the upload. Oh God, sweep this one. Why would you believe this here? Can't be a doctor too much studying. Could be a nurse practitioner in less time. I've also heard that it like going from getting your actual like doctorate is like a real pain, isn't it? Yeah, that too. Like it's so much more work. I should also remove this now because it's not even close to in the liquid anymore, huh? Let me just put it way down here. That way it's a much shorter path for it to have to be piped to. And then we can just reconnect you right there. Problem solved. The best doctor know the ability to handle blood or needles. Oh, dude. So I mentioned earlier that I started late because I had to go get blood drawn today. And I don't know if they like changed the seats, because there's like a little like seat / table thing that they draw blood from. And it is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever sit in, because it's only like a half seat. And it's like really high off the floor for some reason. Now, I'm 5'8". I'm like average height. My feet barely touch the ground. So I'm like on my tiptoes to keep myself in this seat because it's a half seat. Then, like after she draws the blood, not even hard plastic, it had like a cushion, but it was only like a half length seat. So half my ass is hanging off of this chair. my toes keeping me on it. And then after she draws the blood, she like kind of takes a look at me to make sure that I'm not going to pass out, which thankfully I have no problem doing blood draw. So it's not an issue. But if I was going to pass out, my ass is going to be just face first onto the ground, because there's no way I'm keeping myself in that chair. Yeah, if you were 5'4", you're going to be like swinging your feet like a kid in that thing. It was so high off the ground. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Like, baffling choice that they made. The same as over at lab. It's just like, it's so crazy. All right, I've got to actually like deconstruct some of these. All of these, you can just deconstruct them. They can just dump the water in there. Who cares? Don't know this. See, it's got to be new, because I've had blood taken from that place plenty of times and it's never been a problem. So these must be new ones. But like, God, what a terrible decision they made on that. Regulate. Yeah, that's what ours used to be. I don't know why they changed it. I guarantee you it was some suit somewhere like, well, it'd be more profit if we have these terrible ass chairs. They can't reach those to deconstruct them, can they? Every damn time. Let's just use mesh. All right, so now that I've got that all redone, we need, oh, right, I'm gonna have to make a pump here. So just do it from there. That's not at all. Thank you, mouse. There we go. Okay. All right, so once they build, yeah, they can reach all of this now. Okay. And then we need another round of pipe emptying for here. I'm assuming he's going to throw them all down here at the bottom, right? You're not starving. Howdy ho, neighborino. What's going on? How long did you end up playing, I said Station 1. How long did you end up playing Schedule 1 for? Because I went to bed at like 1 or something, and I think you were still going, weren't you? In terms of someone 5'4" and 5'9" into actual numbers, I think that's like 180, 130. Not a smart move. I did hear you saying you had to be up at like 8. Let's see. I would say ask Gal, but apparently Canada doesn't use their own system for height. So 5'4" is 162 centimeters. Is that what we use for height? Right, it is centimeters, I think. And then 5'8" is 172. Depends on who you're talking to. See, it makes sense. Okay. That's bad. Yeah, I still don't honestly know what a stone is. I know it is a weight measurement. I have no idea what that translates to in like normal numbers. More like centiwieners. Got him. All right. How did hydrogen get in here? Whatever. It's fine. Who cares? Doesn't even matter. Everything's fine. It's all good. Feet if you're talking to your date. Sam if you're sitting in a professional setting. Wait. Are you Canadian too? I don't think I knew this. Yeah, huh. The more you know. I guess I should just pump the gas up the carbon dioxide to right here. That's where it was sitting anyway. I've got the scrubber here. And then the plant down here. So yeah, that's probably just what to do. Oh, I see. Okay. See, you guys make fun of us for the oxygen DLC yet. Technically, the problem is the oxygen I can create right now is being pumped out at a cool 71 degrees Celsius. My dupes don't exactly like that, so I have not automated oxygen yet outside of using plants. It's an F. It sure isn't. A nice toasty 71C. I haven't needed to use that for the actual the air fryer running. I haven't had to use that for the base oxygen yet, so I haven't had to worry about cooling. Now my other problem is, so in theory, if I vacuum this room down again, the only two things it'll be able to pump out is carbon dioxide, which I can put up to here, and then polluted oxygen, which I could probably also just pump to here because then it'll get cleaned there. And I'm assuming when the door opens, it'll depressurize enough, theoretically. Just let this room be. I'm more worried about the I guess it's not going to run enough or often enough. Just trying to keep the polluted oxygen out, but I guess if it's not going to be full of germs, it's probably not a big deal. But either way, I need to make a vent for that one just to tape out. Need a stupid bridge. But it doesn't need to go that low. Okay. All of that's looking all right. How's the climbing going? It's going. All right. I'll probably just keep building straight up for now. Food's going all right. Oh, free omelets. Hell yeah. If you care about polluted, you can drip some regular water above the polluted and it won't emit. Oh. That would be a little bit easier. Hey, Deku. I'm doing well. I'm doing great. I'm just trying to figure out some fun logistic stuff. How have you been, Deku? Okay, let's break that thing down. You really only moved 50? I mean, I guess it is moving a very little bit at a time. Oh, I'm gonna have to mop this, huh? If I just mop like the sides, maybe it'll balance itself out. Doing awesome. That's good to hear. Oh, right. It's only pumping at 1,000. So this bad boy's filled though. Interesting. It's being pushed down here, but it's still managing to float up in some of these places. Curious. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to do something with this oil soon, too. Maybe just move the pump down some more. put it like level with, oop, lag. Okay. Level with here. I could just move the pump down here and dig across maybe. So much chlorine. All right, we're hitting overpressure down here, which I guess if it's still running, I guess I don't need to worry about it right now. Later problems. Actually, I should probably use a different material for this. We use igneous. At some point, I just move the pump down to here, and I can just drill across, and all of this will run this way. In theory, maybe I dig it a little bit lower, but that's actually run down. You've been challenged to. Why is there ice here? Where did this just come from? Oh, did it fall from something melting? No, it's still cold here. What the hell? Okay, sure. He really delivered it and then was just like, all right, not my problem anymore. Gilbert. Oh, because of the ice. Yeah, okay. Didn't I say to sweep this? There's no way that they're getting the igneous rock from here to bring down over to this. I will fight them. I think they very well might be, though. Pigeon, what's a pigeon roll? So with the oil reservoir, I mean, because I know that there's a thing to actually pull. I may need to research it, but I could swear there was a machine that you can put on this to just oil well. This one. Hello, ferns. In which color and which context? What do we? It kind of depends. Requires water, yeah. Saltwater guys are a little overpressure. Stop starving then. Trying to think. Oh. Are these things in oxygen not included? Are you the... There's a long hair one. Hold on. He's so sad. Why are you so sad, buddy? You get the best uncle. It does sound like if you're letting... like, I mean, I guess they're out from... for a day off anyway, but they're just gonna hang out and play Kirby. That sounds like a pretty good uncle. Now because his needs aren't being met. You're not even my critter. I don't care. Speaking of critters, hold on. Is my nothing's hatched yet, so they're just complaining. I'm wondering how I could easily set up the transport tube system for people without having to completely mess up my base's power. I would need an up and a down, although maybe just the up would be faster. Just give them a fire pole down and then the transport tube up. I don't think it would actually work like I want, but it would be cool if it did. So I should probably empty these. Forgot how much crude oil is just sitting down here bottled. Wait, I forgot they're making a Planet of Lana 2. I just realized that me digging this is gonna make a problem for my my oil pump here because it's all gonna go fill down here. Yep, all right, I need to move that soon too. Plastic ladders and fire pole. I do have enough plastic to do that now, probably. Well, the good news is it's finally going to pump the piss out. Maybe I should just let it run for a little bit like that before I bother moving anything. They climb plastic ladders faster, right? Where is this thing? Wait, did I not research? Oh, wait a minute. Hey, what's going on, Mika? I might have to research plastic ladders. I don't think I bothered because I didn't think I was going to have plastic for a while. Yeah, there you are. Gives off sunlight level lux. Oh, I see. For giving them like UV exposure type of thing. I need somebody to run this thing so we can finally get this piss out of here. Yeah, because then you realize with the transport tubes, they need to have like multiple exits, right? Which means if they need to hop off somewhere in between, that's not a great idea. What I could do is just fire pole and then ladder on this side or something like that. I do ladder first, though. Learned that lesson. Oh, right. I forgot I made a bunch of suits and then never gave them to anyone. New suits for everyone. Gal gets a new suit. Aqua gets a new suit. Can't manage a movement to save power. Yeah. Yup. This one assigned to anyone yet? Yes, Hans. Hans, get your suit. Okay, thank you. So now I think I only need one more. And then I think everyone has one. Alright, good. So that's got all the stuff it needs. It just needs to be built. With them donuts and ice cream, now Raising Canes. Oh, you're gonna send them back wired as hell, huh? Although I will say that does sound like a great day out of school. Elegant retro wall pot. Cool. Vertical gardens are pretty nifty. Oh, I was gonna say, why did I dig to the side here? I forgot there was a vent there. So that's not the plan. Just don't let them know that you know. It'll all be fine. Come on, you can fill in this big old gap right there. There you go. both of those yet. I need it to only move down enough so that the P gets picked up. I guess it probably will once it pumps some more there. Okay, everything's looking okay here for now. Gotta wait for the research, which is flying by. Okay, good. I really need one of these damn eggs to hatch. Is it too hot up here? Apparently it is, huh? Oh, it's exactly the temperature. That's unfortunate. Do they have temperature needs? Wow, they can be, okay. They can deal with a lot, between 10 and 40. Oh, it's external temperature between negative 45 and 100. Jeez. It's like I could put like one of the frost, one of these guys here for a little while, but it's not going to matter if the temperature just goes back up. Right, maybe we need to just change this to a cactus. I think they can be warmer, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just put a cactus there. All the decor, none of the problems. Wait, who's not sleeping? Okay, good. I was gonna say, Aqua immediately got into bed. The thermoplate from ice. Yeah, and then I have to mop it again. I can just switch the plant. Like the temperature is fine here except for that plant. That's the only concern. So it's not a huge issue. Muckroot, sure. I wonder then, does the regular water sit on top of polluted water? Like if I melt an ice block in here, and will they just make a layer here and stop all this polluted? I really need one of these damn eggs to hatch. Okay, so this one's about to hatch. This one, oh, like halfway. Can't even see if there's any more eggs in there. Wait, isn't this? Oh, yeah, okay. About to say, isn't this thing supposed to be very angry? And it sure is. Okay. About heat, is it better to link my cold water pipe all the way or just sweep some water? This is true. But thankfully for this situation, oh, I need a Joya. This is a very easy solution is just switch this plant. Assuming I can find, I thought I had more. No, I've seen them. Where the hell are you? Oh, here we go. Is this the surface? Looking like it. I see the top. Regaliath? Okay. See, my answer to cold is always just put a space freeze wart in there. But then I'll end up making the room too cold for the dupes, so. Okay, we're at 8. So once another one of these hatches, or if I find another hatch, I can just throw it in there. Which I guess I haven't seen one in a long time, so it's probably not something that's just going to happen randomly. That does remind me, though, that I need to put one up here. Everything up here is entirely too warm. think I also need to maybe cap this, but it's all good. It'll be fine. All right, research is finished. It's time. So I already have a fire pole there. Let's just start with these ladders right here. Well, that didn't take long. That uses a lot of, that's going to take a while. Okay. Maybe I start with where I don't have ladder already. That ran out so quickly. Oh, I hate when it doesn't flow like this. No, it's because I think it ran out because of the goofy ass way this liquid is behaving. All right, it's fine. I'll just let the filter deal with it when it comes time for it. Deconstruct that. Wait, what is that making it of? Igneous is fine. Okay. Wrong way. You guys build this first, please. Jumping Joy? Wait, are you what I was looking for? I think you might be. Alright, so once I move all this crude, although I guess I could just clear it out and make it have space. Building melted. Oh no, that was supposed to happen. Okay, good. Wait, oh, I never added. Do I have a suit for this to get delivered? Doesn't look like it. Here you go, Harold, have a suit. And then I can just deactivate this building again for now. Switch. So I'll just leave that water there for a little while. I guess if I just mop up this side, maybe it can just sit there because it's not growing. Maybe just put a block like here, because they'll just climb over it. How big is this room? At 95, yeah, okay. Just put a tile there. Once this melts, it won't flow out of the room like it has been. Make that stop becoming a problem. Yeah, but they stop complaining about soggy feet. No mopping until they build this, though. Is it? Is it blocked? Oh, it's not blocked. It's just the refinery needs to run. Was here to nope, never mind. Aqua's here to build ladders. Let's see, what are they working on? Wait, how is there a critter gone now? What? Ah. Right, that one. I'm gonna say, yeah, there's 5 tons of plastic here. I think I need to put a we'll stop this from happening again. Not sandstone though. Igneous. What? I swear to God, if it's telling me that somebody's hungry again. Set that back to auto, and they should be able to build these. Why is it using granite? What do I have down here? Sandstone works for me. There we go. Some meat hatches died probably in the water room. No, there's nothing here. Or it got picked up already. That would be ideal, is if something got dropped off there, died, and then it got swept already, but I don't know. Bridge at the calorie meter. I don't know how much I had before is the thing. Okay, so there's no meat, there's no barbecue in this one. No, there's no meat or barbecue. So one of them just vanished into thin air, I guess. I have no idea. Even if it died of old age, there should have still been meat to pick up. Also true, yeah. Well, either way, it means that they're not overcrowded, I guess. So it has to be working. There we go. We got a Joya now. More ice fell in the meantime. Cool, great. Thanks. At least it won't happen again, but Jesus. Move the ice over there. And then move this ice over here. This plastic has been just a nightmare after nightmare. It's been entombed. Oh, I need to set that to it there. A 9. Also a 9. Please unbury this thing. Oh, I thought this. Why does Omar have like a mask on? No, Omar's just grinning ear to ear. So if I just do this. It'll take a little bit, but it will just let more oil flow from all the way over here down to the pump where it is for now. Okay, so I feel like these are showing up more often. Ooh, consume carbon dioxide. Maybe I should, I wonder if I could make a little habitat for them down here too. How cold can they handle? It's complaining about its body temperature already. Livable temperature between 50 C and 100. Wait, 50 C or negative 50? Negative 50. So in theory, I could just make a little habitat for them right here. They could just live in this. I think all you need to do is put a door. And then I guess I don't even know if they'd make enough to bother pumping it, but I could just have it just fall down to here. Just put like a mesh tile here, just let it fall down this way. Now I guess then the heat would still get out, which is kind of what I don't want. It would need to be a pump then. Let's start looking at that. Just put a door there. Just close this side in right there. Can't live in cold temp long term. I mean, it says the temperature says its external living temperature range between minus 50 and 100. Oh, but then if they're under, yeah, okay, I see. They morph into breathing oxygen ones. Oh, bummer. Okay, well, time to rethink that plan then. So I need it to be not this cold, but not this hot. How hot is the carbon dioxide coming out of here anyway? Very, very hot. Okay. Oh, is that the long hair one? Consume oxygen. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this one, yes, but I just had these ones. These are regulars. So you're saying them being in the cold comfort zone is 60 to 80. Okay. So them being in the cold is or the extreme heat. Oh no, you said this one was just a lucky chance that it changed. Okay, so they're actually fine in this temperature then. Why is this one complaining about the body temperature? Is it because it's the alternate version? Is that why? I keep forgetting about this book. Slicksters. Comfortable with, okay, so the temperature down here is completely fine for them. It's you. Yeah, okay. I see now. All right. Then actually what I should do is make them a room over here. And then once this carbon dioxide here gets cooled, maybe just pump it to their room. I'll use a little bit of power, but yeah, I've got power to spare for it. Okay, okay. There's Bedouins who poop refined oil already. Does it show me the other versions on here? Yeah, there's the long hair. Oh, molten. Okay. My God, they want it to be so hot. 50 to 300. So how do you make it then? Is it just a chance from it being fed carbon dioxide? Oh, is it like the other one if you keep them hot enough? I guess then if I use, oh, that's too hot. Never mind. I'm gonna say I could use the lava. However, I think that might be a little hotter than they want. Okay. So then in theory, then if I just pump the carbon dioxide coming out of here right to them, that's already going to give them a huge temperature boost. I would just need to modulate it so it doesn't get too hot. Or not too overpressured, rather. Okay. All right. Good thing the eggs take a while to hatch, because that way I can just use that time. So maybe I just make them a room over here. Eat 20%. Oh, damn. Okay. Guess I don't need to worry about overpressure then. Honestly, I'm gonna start worrying if I have enough for them. So what if I dig down here? Make them a room like over here. I can always rearrange the room if they do turn into molten ones, but I can just have a mesh tile so that the crude just drops down maybe. One won't do it. Okay. I guess there's enough oil where I could have more than one refinery going. I'm thinking this might be a next week project, building a whole new room and setting it up for them. I guess I could. It needs to be what, 90, so something that might be a little bit too big, but will it show me? No, it has to actually be dug out before it'll tell me what the room is. Damn. All right, I'll leave this. Maybe I'll just cancel these. That way they can't actually start on this yet. All right, yeah, but it's 4. I didn't realize it was 4. I've been rearranging all this oil setup for so long. I didn't realize what time it was already. Although now that I can get to the... Howdy, Nadia. Actually, let's not do that just yet, because I realize that they're not going to have enough plastic to... I'm not going to be able to get to the plastic to keep building that. Cancel that one. All right. What's the menu for today? I have no idea yet. An eventful time? Yeah, there's been a lot happening. How is there ice in here again? It will be nice when this doesn't take nearly as long to get up and down from here, though. The way I'll do it is it's back on the menu. It is in some degrees, yeah. All right. Now that there's one of them low enough that they can actually fill in these gaps that are being made. We cancel these ones for now. How is there so much? Oh, God. I thought I got the ice out of here. Oh, they can make the jump. I forgot about that. Okay, that's good. I forgot they can make a one-tile jump. They're all going to sleep. All right, that seems like a good time to yeah, Freya reminded me when she mentioned the Lego game. Maybe that's what our next one of our next co-op games will be, for like one of those Valentine's type of things, is we'll find a Lego game. Then she doesn't have to worry about platforming and timing and stuff. Just beat the crap out of things for a while. All right, while they're all going to sleep, I'm gonna save this here. Thank you all for hanging out. Nadia, I hope you're having a good day or night. I forget what time zone you're in, but hope you're having a good one. We will be back. Show your offline save real quick. Sure. Already saved. Okay. We'll save again. Why not? Oh, you want to see the polymer, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, I'm wondering if I build the little pool around the where this. So, oops, not that. Here's the thing that's getting me is it shows that it's plenty cold around here. Actually, now that it's not taking damage, is it? Yeah, see the temperature's falling. So I think something was screwed up with my save before then, because it seems like it's running fine now, or maybe it's the polluted water is still freezing down there. Which actually is probably just from this doing melting like it was in the other one. I need to, so my idea, I was trying to see how, 'cause I know people have mentioned like hyper compressing gases into a small spot, and I was seeing if I could just have it do that automatically, but no, that was not exactly the way I thought it was going to go. So I also need to do something with all of this now. Or maybe that's what it is because now there's enough liquid down there, it having melted enough that the mesh has fluid there. That could have also been what had happened between when I originally fixed it and now. What I really should do is, if I take another dupe, I need to find somebody who's a night owl. They compress gas in a smaller mist to make a vent into 100 to 500. So 2 water tiles and then a bunch of gas. So almost like the almost like this setup, just without the vents here. So something like this and then the vent above it maybe. So I can probably just draw that out, which would probably make a little bit more sense. So like a gas vent here, kind of closed in, and then set it up so that there's the water here and technically covering up the second one. Not exactly. Okay. Oh, 1 height of water is enough. Okay. So So then like this with just a little bit of water in this. Send it in Discord. Perfect. Discord, go. There we go. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm assuming you have the pumps on top for when you want to draw whatever's in there out. That way you don't have to open the room again. I'm assuming if you open that room, it would be very bad. Okay. I will try building one of those later then. Yeah, because I was like, I'm just gonna put it in a reservoir for now. That's me small amount of water. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you said like a couple grams. All right. I wonder if I can just do that with this too then. Pump that into one of those little setups and then just tap into it when I need it. I will have to give that a shot. I'm gonna need to set up a liquid filter on this too. A bunch of water fell in here somehow. Okay, well, if you're on Shorts or YouTube, thank you all for hanging out. Make sure you like and subscribe. I will be back on Friday. So normally we start at 8:30. I did see a demo for something I want to try before that, so I'll set up a little mini stream for that on YouTube first, and then we'll do Sons of the Forest after. Yeah, like and subscribe. I don't tell people to use the bell because if they want to do it, they're gonna do it on their own. And I always feel bad about people getting pinged from multiple things. That's what it was. The bell thing, what annoys me is that I can't set lives to not announce. So when I do to YouTube, like if I do the regular YouTube and the Shorts YouTube, I think it sends out 2 notifications, and I hate that. I want it to not ping for the other stream, but I can't do that. I need to yell at my partner manager for that. They always say they want feedback, and boy, I got some. All right. I'll see you all on Friday, YouTube. Have a good rest of your Monday. Bye-bye.